What's up, my pilots? We are back. And I found it. Thank God that's over. So, now we can do some more interesting things. Like prove that I'm not the baby's daddy. I'm not even kidding. Check this out.
Hey you! Great God! If you exist, I know you can hear me. My daughter's fallen pregnant. She says no man has touched her. It's an immaculate conception. So it must be down to you. You are responsible for the child. Pay me a dowry of 1,000 wood.
We need wood.
Boss, you dirty dog! I know you had it in you.
It wasn't him. We should find whoever is responsible and clear your good name.
Basically, you gotta follow this lady
Something
back to where
is
she's
amiss
going.
here, leader. Maybe you should see where she's going.
This I will cut out. Basically, all you have to do is just... You don't have to touch her. Don't move her around. Just watch her. Very slowly watch her as she pregnantly hobbles her way to her destination. Just wait and see. So I'll meet you when she arrives where she's going. Look at my hand. I'm picking my nails because I'm not touching the mouse. Nice. You can actually make this quest go by more quickly if you build your houses off in this direction, towards this house. She's headed to one of the buildings. A trick you can use when you're doing this quest is to hit, for me it's the V key, whatever key shows villager details. They'll all pop up with little names telling you what their life percentage is, how much longer they have to live, basically. Or actually, that's their health. You know, their age, their health, their name, their job, what they're currently doing, etc., etc. But this woman you're following won't have any of that information. She doesn't have a tag. Here she is right in the middle. So if you lose her for a second and there's a bunch of people, you can't find her, just figure out who doesn't have one of these little tags following them around. And that's her.
Click on the gold scroll.
No! Alright, we are approaching the buildings. I'm hoping that she turns and goes into the very first house on the street. Wouldn't that just be wonderful, that she doesn't have to go all the way to the border? I've done this in the past where I just like gave her some time and then came back and tried to look for her, and just was completely unable to figure out where she'd gone. So I highly recommend that you do just be patient and follow her. If you step away, only for a moment. Don't leave her to wander. That trick that you can use to find her will work, but it's a lot harder to do if you're not sure. Look at that activity for Elizabeth Harris. Her current activity was kissing. Now it's loitering. Well, that breeder over there is soliciting. Some of them are strolling around. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, friggity frack. Dang it, that's the wrong keys, no wonder. Oh god. Where'd she go? There she is. She's right there in the middle of the screen. I found her again. Woo! That was close. I hit the D. I hit the C key or something. I don't know. Maybe whatever it was, it made me jump to the enemy town center. It was like the enemy town center key shortcut was what I hit. I was like, oh crap. Oh, damn you, nameless pregnant woman. Why must you wander all the way down the street? Couldn't your lover have lived in one of the closer houses? What's that guy doing right there? He's loitering. He's unemployed and he's loitering. Come on, Christopher Jones. Get your life together. You and William over there. Go be farmers or something. Imogen Robson. Oh, she's going into the house.
I knew something was going on.
You knew no such thing.
Look at that.
Someone ought to let her father know about this.
Come here, Dad. You're gonna love this. Put him right in front of the house. He's standing outside looking in the window like, oh my god. It's disgusting.
I can't believe it. I apologize. I'm so sorry for accusing you wrongly. I'll make sure the child is raised faithful and true to you.
You better. Where are you? Where'd he go? He's not here, isn't he? Yeah, he just disappears when the quest is over. Otherwise, I'd throw him and kill him. Look at all the jobless people in our town. Wow, a bunch of hobos. whole bunch of hobos. Alright. What's next? The gold scroll. Let's learn about a creature. There we go. Can't hit the damn thing.
Hey, creature's waking up.
No, he's not. He's still asleep. Oh, there he goes. My mistake. Oh, he's so cute! That's adorable. Now get out there and learn how to fight.
He's scared. He doesn't want to leave the pen.
Let's use the leash to get him to move.
To grab the leash, click on the... He's been in the pen for ages. Make him come outside for a bit.
Come here.
Move him out. Excellent.
Come.
With your creature on the
Good boy.
leash, you can move him or get him to do things.
Oh, yeah,
And more
right.
importantly, to do what you want him to do.
This guy is like the world's worst trained
Well
dog.
done. That's how you get the creature to move. The creature's hungry. Let's feed him.
Okay, this should be easy, right? Come here, get some
With
grain.
the leash in the hand, click on the field.
Generally, he'll either completely ignore you, or very slowly proceed to do whatever it is you told him to do. He's much more reliable for you to just train him as to what he should do on his own, rather than to try to tell him
That's
each
better.
task.
He doesn't look as hungry now. Whenever you click the action button on something with the leash, the creature will try and find something to do with it.
Double-click the action button on that rock by the field, and he will be leashed to it.
It's actually pretty easy, just double click.
That's
over
right.
Here.
Marvelous.
Good stuff. What's next? Uh-oh, what's he doing there?
You should now teach your creature whether what he does is good or bad. Oh dear, he's going to eat a villager. You should teach him not to do
See the
that.
thought bubble on the side?
Nonsense! Eating villagers will make him strong.
Click and hold the action button on him. Move the mouse quickly from side to side to punish him for eating that person.
Nah, move the mouse slowly. Pet him and reward him. Eating people's fine by me, you see.
Check out how you punish him. You slap him in the face! Bad lion! Bad! God, this is lion abuse. He puts the
You
villager
are
down.
well on your way to making your creature nice.
Come on,
Oh, he's
we're
so
meant
sad
to be
now.
bad.
If you want to cancel an action and empty your hand, simply shake it briskly
Oh, he's all
left and
bruised.
right.
I did not realize that happened to
is
him.
just about everything you need to know
Poor
right
guy.
now. Why don't you
Here,
try
you.
experimenting with your creature?
So basically, you can sort of bring up a menu down here. Hello. No, stay here. Stay on the rock. Go to your little paw print. Your little paw print. That'll tell you what he can do. Go to the far right. It'll... Well, not the far right. Which one is it? Oh, here they go. The little graduation cap. I'm gonna eat grain. And so now you can scratch his belly. And say, "Good lion, go eat some grain." And look at him. He makes him happier. His bruises go away. His happiness rating goes up. Upper right-hand corner. See this bottom bar up here? This bar right here? It'll change based on how... Oh, shoot, I'm making it a different time. I don't even care. It'll change based on how you treat him. So if you smack him around, he'll be less happy. If you scratch his belly, he'll be happy. Now, don't be too squeamish about smacking him if he's misbehaving. Because if he's doing something wrong, you have to punish him and tell him not to do it. Otherwise, he's going to keep doing it. And sometimes he's going to be in a really pissy mood because he does a bunch of wrong things in a row, and you have to keep punishing him to tell him not to do it. Now, unlike a dog, it's very easy to train him, and he'll know exactly whatever it is he's supposed to not do or to do without a whole lot of input from you, honestly. It's easy for him to learn what the problem is and why you were punishing him. Because it'll tell you at the top of the screen what the last task he was doing was, and that will be whatever he learns the lesson about. I'm trying to put some of these people into this field so they can become farmers. And they will tend to actually work in whatever field it is you place them in to make them a farmer. So if you have a certain preference, like one field that's closer to the storehouse, or a field that's larger, you can put them in that field. The hard thing about grabbing things that are in fields is a real peeve in this game. It can be difficult, but basically whatever it is you're going to be picking up will be glowing. So you can see as I move over the people. That sound? A little tinkling noise? So that cursor moving from one person to the next. And basically will just let you know what it is you're going to click on. So if I move over this guy, she lights up. Little old lady. Ding, ding, ding.
Disciple
And you can put her over
farmer.
wherever it is you want her to be. More farmers is good. Generally, we have a lot of people actually. Let's see how many. Check this out. If you zoom out, so you can see the whole city, and then you hover over your gold scroll, you'll get all kinds of information. So watch this. More and more keep appearing the longer you hover there. Oh, come on, there's more than that. Where is it? I know there's more information than that. Am I too far zoomed out or what? Let's try again. Yeah, there it goes. Each building, it'll tell you the birth rate if it's a house, and the productivity if it's like a field or other work-related building. And it'll also tell you the happiness of the people associated with the building, whether or not the building is empty or overfilled or whatever, vice versa. And it'll also tell you the impressiveness of the building, which is good. That's what the star is, the 6-pointed star. So you notice that there's some things you can do for just some cheap tricks for impressiveness, and that's to put your houses on a street. That makes it much more impressive than just having random buildings. Oops, not what I wanted.
Disciple
Want the
breeder.
road. Shoot. Trying to grab the road that people are standing on can be tough too.
Disciple breeder.
There we go, that's what I wanted. We're gonna make another little subdivision out here. Whoops, going too steeply up the hill. And we'll run right along our border. Basically, if you look at our adult population, you'll see that it's really close at the max. 210 out of 207, actually. We have more people than we have housing for, and there's no children because they know there's no room. So what you can do is build some houses, and people will be very happy about that. You get some good points, basically, for giving your people a place to freaking live. And people will not have babies unless there's room in your city. So you don't have to worry about overpopulation, per se. Because they're not going to... They will outproduce the resources that are allotted to them if you build too many houses, but that's your fault for not managing them, basically. So if you want to... Oh, I can put it out here, can't I? Okay. Put a little driveway for this guy. See a 45 star? That tells you the impressiveness that you added by doing that. Whatever it is you just built or did. Alright, so go down here to the tribute menu. We can buy something else. This is probably the second thing. This is probably the first thing that I always buy on my own. Right here. Multi-hand or hand multi-pickup. Extend your grabbing ability and pick up multiple things at once. It's really great, because up until this point you only could hold one thing at a time. You could essentially... I could move one villager to the field,
Disciple
one at a
farmer.
time. Let's say I want 8. I grab one, I keep holding the button down, and I just suck them up like it's a big vacuum. I can even dump them off all at once by holding the mouse
Disciple
button over here. See, I just made 10 farmers in a tenth of the time, so it's great. And you also can use it to get a bunch of trees at once. So then I can dump this all into the storehouse, grab it all in one big pile from the storehouse. And I can come over here and God build some houses really quickly. So I managed to grab all those trees so fast, you see? 107, 112, that's how much impressiveness we're adding. Yeah, we just won, didn't we? Oh. Oh, see that mist coming out? Means we're about to win. Check this out. Whoa. Oh no, wait. No, that doesn't mean we're about to win. Okay, hover over the gold scroll, it'll tell you what towns are left. So you see at the bottom, next town to take over Stone Peak. 446 required to capture. Alright, well, we finished 4 more of these houses. We'll have enough to take over Stone Peak and win the world. So let's do it. That's 100, maybe 5 houses. Depending on where they're built. You see these ones at the end are going to give us less. 97. This will probably give us like 93-ish. Oh, that was enough to win. Alright. Something else must have happened
Thanks
in the
to
world.
your divine intervention, our people are saved from extinction.
Possibly more
and are
births.
now strong enough to survive on their own.
Yeah, I think it's time we set out to teach these Aztecs a lesson.
Yep. So as we could if we wanted to.
First, we need to restore our people to their former glory and visit all the other races to gather their support.
Forget support. Where were they when we needed them, huh? Let's just conquer them. Come
Dude.
on, let's go.
You're far too close to my face now. You're not required to leave yet, even though they make it sound like you are.
If you want to leave this land, click on the gold scroll.
No. Stop that. So check it out. Notice something that happens whenever you win the land, your influence ring disappears. That doesn't mean that you can't do anything anymore. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We can now do whatever the hell we want. If I wanted this tree right here, I can be like, you, this tree, come to me, these trees. Can reach and affect anything in the world. And just basically, it makes you even more omnipotent than you were before. Because before you only had that one ring, so you weren't really omnipotent at all, were you? Now, with your extended influence, you're much more powerful. It's like freeing the genie. Yeah, look at that, they're building those houses without any trouble at all. Now, there's a lot of different things to talk about in this game, but city planning it's an important one, and we'll get to that in the next world when I tell you my city plan. What I want to do next is show you a couple things that you really want to learn, you really want to teach your creature to do. And I want you to know how to do this. If you're thinking of buying this game or playing it, or if you found this LP because you were looking for an LP of this game. I should always take that into account, that sometimes people who aren't already subscribed might find a video. I never ask for people to subscribe. I'm not one of those people who's like, click the yellow button. But basically, yeah, use trees to work out with. And your creature's strength will improve. This will make him more versatile in battle. There you go. And you basically can make him do it a few times if you want him to get a little bit buff. So you'll have him move away, come back, pick up the tree again. He got fatter there, or maybe he just got bigger. I'm not sure what the little signs for some of them mean. Once he's holding it, click on the tree again, and he'll work out. He's doing curls with one arm. That's how he works out. Basically, once he's worked out, and get rid of the leash, see that little arm? His strength just improved, and he feels really good about it. So after he works out, train him to work out all the time. Good boy. He says, I'll wait the trees whenever there's a tree to do it to. You should. Good boy. And we'll leave him in free range mode. Activating all range mode. Alright. Now, even though your influence ring is gone, it still sort of affects your migration acceptance. So when somebody arrives, just stick it near a building to make sure that it's inside the ring. And we got another 26 people. And whatever they brought with them. That's cool. So you notice this town I took over? These people are screaming for wood. I don't want them to even be here. Like, I'd be perfectly happy if this town was completely unpopulated. So I'm going to use my new multi-hand pickup to pick up basically everybody who lives here and move them to my other town. All you have to do to move them is just drop them in the other town. All there is to it. And they live here now. They'll go do jobs and live in that house, whatever. So if we check on the gold scroll here, it should say population 0. Population 3. Okay, I don't know where those people are. Probably inside houses. Well, there's one guy. There's 2. There's 3. I'm just knocking on the houses. You can click on them, and the people who are inside will come out. It's a trick for figuring out where people are if you can't find somebody you're looking for. Where's the third one? There, he was inside the house. Okay, cool. Just put him over here.
Disciple breeder.
And now this town's empty. So if the town is bitching like, oh, we need food, we need wood, we need this, it's like, no, you don't. Stop that. There's still 2 people living here. How the hell does that work? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Hey, look at the migration coming through. Hey, guys. They're not going to migrate into this small town here. They don't want to live in this small town. They're migrating so that they can live in our big town over here. Our very funny-looking town. This is a really bad design, by the way. This is not a good way to increase your impressiveness. So check out this little side bit over here. Impressiveness potential, 9,000 something or other. Look at the town layout, plus 2,000. That's actually a big jump. The reason for that is because everything is so spread out. And generally this is a good way. Spreading out and putting your city over a large area is much better than having everything really dense and clustered. But we're going to get to that in the next video, because we're actually done with this world. If we look at the tribute menu, there's no more money to make. And that's basically how I know when I'm done with the world, is if I've made all the money I can. Alright. So, wow, we're finally there. We're about to go and start our first real challenging world. I want to do some off-screening between 2 videos here. I'm going to train my creature the way I want him to do things. Basically, don't do this, do that. If there's anything important that comes up, I'll let you guys know what I've trained him to do. But it's basically going to be good. I'll let him eat farm animals, but not people. He can work out a lot. He should not. He does all kinds of weird things, like he'll want to like eat rocks. You have to tell him not to eat rocks. He'll have this strange urge to take a dump on one of your buildings, and you'll instruct him to never ever do that. We're not going to get into any combat, so I won't be able to teach him how to fight yet. But that'll be the next world. There's actually a requirement in the next world for him to kill 2 platoons, and so there'll be some more fighting before too long. And we're going to get archers. Excited about that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Black and White 2. Adios.